So I'm here in the small village of Paulerspury. And the reason this is significant is because this is the small village where William Carey was born in 1761. I mean, this village is just beautiful. It seems like you're going back in time with tons of stone cottages with thatched roofs. And not very far from here is where that house was where he was born. I'm standing right here, and directly behind me is a plaque. We're gonna go look at it in just a minute. A place very important because this is where William Carey was born. His parents were weavers by trade, and then his father was appointed as a parish clerk, was given the job of the headmaster in town. Now, what is significant about this particular gravestone belonging to William Carey's father, Edmund Carey, is what's written on the very bottom. It says, "Reader, the time is short. Prepare to meet thy God." Imagine having a father who taught his children that life is not guaranteed. We're not promised another breath. What we are guaranteed is that one day we'll have to stand before God in judgment. So I am in the village of Hackleton. We are two villages, Pittington, Hackleton. They're kind of adjacent villages, small villages. But it's interesting to think that this is where William Carey got his start. This is where he was nurtured and converted to Christianity. This is where he came to learn the trade of being a cobbler and worked with a man by the name of Clark Nichols, learning how to be a shoemaker. It is somewhere here that he read about Captain Cook's travels, and he was inspired to be a missionary. And then he heard the gospel, was saved, and then walked about 6 miles to Northampton and was baptized in the River Nin. And there still is a plaque here that talks about this place of worship was erected to the glory of God in memory of Dr. Carey, the father of modern missions to the heathen, and one of the founders and the first missionary of the Baptist Missionary Society. He was guided in his faith, I guess, discipled by Thomas Scott, the Bible commentator who had succeeded John Newton at Olney. He began to grow in the Lord and had a deep passion for sharing the gospel with the lost, especially those far, far away. Behind me is the home where William Carey came to pursue his trade of being a cobbler. Now there's a plaque on the wall up here, and the plaque simply reads, shoemaker, schoolmaster, preacher, scholar, and missionary pioneer. While beneath this roof, he conceived and developed the great missionary idea that changed India and awakened worldwide movements. And so here we are in Moulton, England, and behind me is the place where Carey was pursuing his career as a cobbler, but he didn't realize that God was pursuing him to be a missionary giant. And this is known as the Carey Mission House. And here is a sign. This is very important because on October the 2nd, this is 1792, a group of 12 Baptist ministers came together with the proposition of sending missionaries overseas. The pastor who was presiding was Andrew Fuller, and also present at this meeting was William Carey. A very important place where we're standing in Kettering, where William Carey began his journey towards India in 1793.